Welcome to the Journal for Advancing Sports Psychology and Research, JASPR for short. In this video, we provide an overview of the peer review process should you be invited to review a manuscript for JASPR. For authors, this video will showcase the process through which your manuscript will be rigorously assessed for its scientific and scholarly merits, as well as its overall fit with the journal by a team of student and professional reviewers. What is peer review? Peer review is the primary means of quality control used by scholarly journals to ensure published research articles are original, valid, and reliable. To maintain the integrity of the peer review process, JASPR engages in double-blinded review, meaning the identity of the authors and reviewers are unknown to each other. How can you become a reviewer for JASPR? You do not need to have previous reviewer experience to review for JASPR, as we believe this is a great platform to learn. Given the instrumental role of reviewers in the editorial process, JASPR wants to ensure all reviewers, students, and professionals feel competent in their skills to provide a thorough review. Prior to reviewing a manuscript for JASPR, all student reviewers are therefore asked to complete a free, self-paced, online, certified peer reviewer course created by Elsevier Research Academy. More details of the course can be found on the For Reviewers page of our website or in the Invited Reviewer Handbook. If you are interested in becoming a peer reviewer at JASPR, please email jasper@appliedsportspsych.org with your CV and a certificate of completion for the certified peer review course. As a JASPR reviewer, what should you do when asked to review a manuscript? Before accepting an invitation to review a manuscript for JASPR, ask yourself the following questions. Does the content of the manuscript match your competencies? Do you have the time to review the manuscript within JASPR's requested 30-day time limit? Do you have any potential conflicts of interest with any of the authors? More specifically, are any of the authors someone you have recently collaborated with, a faculty colleague, or a student from the same institution? Or do you stand to gain financially from accepting or rejecting the manuscript? If you decide to reject the invitation, please provide the associate editor and junior associate editor with a reason for your decision. It would also be helpful if you could provide suggestions for alternative reviewers with appropriate content knowledge to review the manuscript. If you decide to accept the invitation to review, please respond to the invitation as soon as you are able. If you decide to accept an invitation to review, what are you expected to do? First, refamiliarize yourself with JASPR's vision, mission, scope, and submission guidelines. Second, read and critically evaluate the manuscript for its scholarly and scientific merits. Use our submission and review guidelines, author and reviewer handbooks, and APA 7th edition publication manual to help you in the process. Should you need further guidance, re-watch the videos from the Elsevier peer reviewer course you are asked to complete when you join the JASPR reviewer team. And finally, complete all sections of the reviewer form through JASPR's Scholastica peer review system. We suggest beginning with the rating scale questions. These questions will help you evaluate the level to which the authors of the manuscript have adhered to the APA 7th edition guidelines, the fit of the manuscript with JASPR's vision, mission, and scope, and level of significance as a contribution to furthering the field of sport, exercise, and performance psychology. To substantiate your responses to the rating scale questions, next, you should complete the open response questions. First, you should provide a succinct overview and summary of your views on the manuscript. Then, provide detailed major comments that highlight the most concerning issues pertaining to the manuscript, where relevant. Finally, you should provide minor comments outlining concerns that have a lesser impact on the research. Examples of minor comments include details such as confusing sentences and incorrect referencing, to name a few. Once you've completed your rating and open response questions, you're ready to complete the overall questions section of the reviewer form. You'll be asked to provide an overall rating for the manuscript on a scale of 1 to 5. Please check the reviewer guidelines and invited reviewer handbook for definitions of each of the ratings. You will also be asked to provide a publication outcome recommendation for the manuscript. Possible outcomes are accept, revise and resubmit, or reject. To substantiate your overall rating and publication outcome recommendation, you can also include confidential comments to the editorial team. Please make sure that any confidential comments align with the general comments that you've made available to the authors of the reviewed manuscript. Please note that if revise and resubmit was your final decision for a manuscript, you may be contacted for a further review of the manuscript once the manuscript is resubmitted by the authors. We hope you found this video useful. Thank you for being part of the JASPR reviewer team and helping to contribute to the advancement of research in the psychology of sport, exercise, and performance.